Grace. I love everything about this. The word itself, the thought of it, and the impact it has. I know when I've been in the company of it because I feel humbled somehow and very blessed. It's known as being limitless and in plentiful supply, and if we just tapped into it regularly, it has the potential to reflect more of who we are while shining its light in our lives. Loosely defined, grace is the benevolent, powerful, unwavering energy of the universe that guides us towards the best version of ourselves. What stands out about grace is the beauty of it. When we are with someone who has it, we know there's something about that person that stands them apart from others. They seem to have this unique quality that is both calming and empathic. The impact stays with us long after they have gone. I first recognised grace when I was quite young and met someone who emanated this lovely quality about them. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I sure do now. Having grace become a bigger part of our lives creates more humility and empathy in us, and the world could benefit from that. Doing this has a twofold effect. It allows us to check in with our behaviour, as well as allowing us the ability to judge less and love more. Being someone who is constantly looking to adopt more humility and awareness in my life, grace has become a friend I rely on more, and you can too. Grace in action is easy to see. It has a peace and beauty that cannot be transcended, and its uniqueness ensures it doesn't always inhabit those we think it would. It tends to pop up at unexpected times and afford us a view of others that we were not aware of. Ways that grace appear can be courage under fire, detaching from the popular and sometimes judgmental view, or even speaking less to observe more. Grace is not loud, opinionated, or judgmental. Grace is, well, simply graceful. To have more grace in our lives is easy and first begins by paying attention to it, asking what we can do before wanting to change others, noticing our own behaviour when issues appear, giving awareness to our thoughts, judgmental or otherwise, speaking when it's useful rather than to hear our own voice, mindfully offering an opinion by putting it through 3 gates. 1, is it necessary? 2, is it kind? 3, is it true? Those steps lead us to inhabit grace's beauty and charm and leads us to the best version of ourselves. In case there was any doubt, we have many versions. On a typical day, we can have the unkind, snappy and self-righteous type, move right through to the kind and unselfish version of ourselves and end up somewhere in between. All versions are human and expected, but being aware and giving attention to the best us enables more of that to show up. Every day we are surrounded by people and situations that we like or admire. Grace probably lives here. Conversely, the times we see that unkindness, judgment, bigotry, and judgment are all at play is when grace is taking a break and we lose a little heart and feel a little less. Most of our media tend to report the latter, and nowhere is this more obvious than on the 6 o'clock or evening news, where 57 minutes of the hour is devoted to just that. Why? Because that is what we are drawn to. But what if we turned that around and focused instead on the grace-filled moments when kindness, empathy, and not judgment were prominent? We all love the hero stories. You're looking at one every time you look in the mirror. Just remember what you have survived, fellow survivor. And there's the hero right there. Build the grace you have. Know that it's possible. Know that you deserve to feel it, carry it, and have it shone on you repeatedly. With love and light.